Another shot back was Doc Rivers' response to Paul George. We talked about last week how Paul George went on All the Smoke podcast and said Coach Doc Rivers wasn't making adjustments. He had me. What said he had him as the Ray Allen role?
He had me in the Ray Allen role, which is not true.
Doc Rivers responded to Paul George says, "I think everybody needs to take ownership." That was the major quote from it.
Paul George line on a national platform talking about, are you serious? Doc Rivers play him in the Ray Allen role.
If I was,
are you me? Are you me? He lying like that?
No cap.
I'm sorry, bro. You edit this out. Paul George need his ass whooped. Seriously, bro. Paul George need his ass whooped, bro. Lying like that on TV. Talking about he had him in the what? Come on, dog. Stop trying, Doc. That's disrespectful, bro. That's disrespectful. He tried, Doc, bro. Seriously.
Bro, if I was Doc Rivers, I would have said, boy, you could never be Ray Allen.
Oh, God. Hitting the side of the backboard. Come on, bro. Ray ain't never did that.
The boys, he said he had me in the Ray Allen role, and I could do it, but that's not my game. I was like, what?
Wow.
I could do it. He's like, I could do it.
Bro, everybody could drag Paul George, bro, and his $190 million extension, because this is extremely out of pocket.
I was like, I think everybody can take ownership, which is a grown man response. It's everybody's fault.
It is, but Paul George's play was terrible. Like, I don't understand, but there's no excuse.
Hold on. What were you talking about?
Paul George.
Paul George. I want to say shout out to Paul George getting that extension. We love a finesse over here, my boys. We love a finesse. So I'm going to say shout out to Paul George. But I do agree with Doc Rivers. Everybody should take accountability. I'm still surprised that
go about it. That's the only grown man way to go about it. Is everybody take accountability.
I just think we're not giving Kawhi Leonard enough blame.
Nobody's mentioning
he's getting no blame at all.
He played bad the game 7. Before then, he was literally carrying them. No one else was stepping up.
But no. Let's talk about how he couldn't. Them load managements came back to hunt him.
He's not, bro.
Had no legs. He could not.
He's not, bro.
He should be immune to certain conversations. This isn't something that his name shouldn't be in the blame conversation.
But who
can't get blamed?
The greats take ownership, but blame is a different thing. 2 different words.
So you don't think Kawhi deserves any blame?
I think as a leader, you take accountability for not winning if you don't happen to win. I don't think you should say, I blame myself, or I don't think anyone should blame Kawhi Leonard. I think because he is one of the elites in the league, he is immune. Like,
no,
he's not immune.
First of all, he's not one of the elite. I think people get confused by that Toronto championship, and they really be gassing this man. That's another thing people don't want to talk about. The reason he got that championship is because KD got hurt. That's the only reason he got that championship.
And Clay.
I didn't even want the Warriors to win. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, KD hurt. Oh, the Raptors gonna win this. But honestly,
76.
He was never gonna win that championship. The one he got with the Spurs, people like to gas him for that. Talk about what he did to LeBron. LeBron numbers were still amazing. Some better than some people winning numbers. So Tim Duncan is somebody that people don't mention. Tony Parker is somebody that people forget to mention about that championship.
Ginobili.
He and Manu. He has really never carried a team to win a championship. So I don't know where people thought he could carry Paul George and the Clippers to win a championship, because he doesn't never have to carry, and he's a load management guy. Plus, on top of that, he got to take the blame because they were up 3-1. And last time the team was up 3-1, they killed the Warriors. And then the team before that was up 3-1 was the Thunder against the Warriors, in which KD left to go join the Warriors, and everybody killed KD and Russ. So yes, he deserves some blame for blowing a 3-1 lead to the Nikola Jokic Nuggets. What's the pause about? Why everybody making faces?
This man picked 6.
Yeah, he picked 6 to do it off the off the ground.
Down by contact.
Yeah.
It was
he's literally down.
That's why I said, oh my God. John, to answer respond to you, I think this is to a national media sense. I don't think you would do this, but if that was LeBron that blew a 3-1 lead, regardless of how bad AD would have played, the media would be on LeBron's head. How could he blow a 3-1 lead?
Exactly. This is your GOAT.
And I
going 3-1 leads.
I think the thing about Kawhi Leonard, though, the thing about Kawhi Leonard is, like, entering a league, he was, like Derek said, like, low management, low maintenance, low expectations. No one thought he'd probably grow to this stature of a player that he is. And that, you know, y'all might not think he's elite, but how most NBA fans, critics, and other personnel, how they call him elite, like, LeBron coming into the league, oh, this is the number one player. Like, this is going to be the next Jordan. This is going to be the, like the Messiah, like the basketball god. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so much hype around him. So, of course, if you don't win, it's like, oh, no, I thought you was the guy. Like, you're supposed to be a guy. But with Kawhi Leonard, it's like there's none of that expectations around him. It's just he a regular dude who happens to play really well defensively and can score a little bit, which makes him that threat. But it's like he doesn't have all of that hype around him. So I don't think he's going to get the, you know, that much criticism because it's not expected him, I don't know, in that sense, if that makes sense. But LeBron is like, oh, you supposed to be doing this, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
But Kawhi is a top 10 player now. If you're a top 10 player on a contender, I don't care who you is, you supposed to win. Russ and Harden, they supposed to get there. This is a failure on their part. If you're in the top 10 in the NBA, you in a contender, and your team falls short, I feel like you should be given the blame. And also, let me say one thing. Please do not mention Kawhi Leonard's name in the same sentence as LeBron James ever again. Please. Ever. Never. Stop it. Yeah, after what we just saw in the bubble, got to stop that.